met, sir. Might I be of service? Most of our guests are merchants, but you're different, Only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing I shan't suffer, 'tis untidy lodgers. Always a pleasure.
All right. I don't know if anything's working. I haven't done this in 10 years, so if it's a complete disaster, I am sorry, guys. But uh, I'm seeing stuff, and hopefully that's good. Anyway, so I thought we'd play a little bit. I thought I'd have more time, but I took too much time trying to set
Most
all
of
this
our
stuff
guests
up,
are
so
merchants, but you're different,
hopefully it's not complete garbage.
No matter. Our lodgings are
And I'm sure there's like an audio delay or something like that, so I'd have to adjust something.
Only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing I shan't suffer, 'tis untidy lodgers. Always a pleasure. Most of our guests
Oh,
only do take care to leave the room as you've always a pleasure.
all right. So I haven't played the game that much since the update came out, but I did. I did do a little investigating. I want to show you guys. I want to see if this is still there, but I posted a picture on
We seem to have arrived without
the
issue.
post page or whatever it's
Are we
called.
safe here?
All right. Where was I? I think it was right. I think it was over there somewhere. It's so weird, like I can log into this game and start playing and like see something that I haven't ever seen before. And I don't know if that's because like I've unlocked, you know, all of the armor or whatever, but I don't know how. I would love to know how the bandit and the I don't know what they're called, like the pretenders or whatever. What dictates like their armor? I think it's more like a pretender type of thing, but Yeah, we used to stream on Twitch a lot, mostly like Monster Hunter 4, but that DS fried itself
That
alive.
reminds me. We could do with a lantern's light. Some light would be welcome.
Do you have an extra lantern, by the way? You don't. I might try to find a campfire and sit down real quick, because I can't see jack. Oh, okay, there's one right there. Let's hit it.
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard. These passages were connected all along.
I did test the video and the audio sync, and it seemed like it was all right. And I don't know about the game though. I wasn't gonna do this, but I just decided why not. So hopefully it's not too bad. Let's grab some rest. Get some light.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your stepmaster.
What the hell? Oh, let me look at your boots real quick. I think those are the same boots that I saw earlier. Yeah, they are. Okay. So what I saw earlier, I don't think I've ever seen it before, and I don't know if it's because, where the hell am I? I already got turned around. So I'm pretty sure we crossed. Pretty sure we crossed the bridge.
Another statue.
Yeah, and then the pretenders were
May
over
have
here
to reveal
somewhere.
their sort of use.
But the video I want to make, and I don't know if anybody cares enough to even make or has made a video like that, where, what the hell is that? Is that a piece of shit? Is that a Cyclops turd? Huh. Pretty sure they were over here because they were close to the...
You have my protection.
Oh, why am I...
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Oh, gotta get the high five.
Well done, master.
Yeah. Alright. So we're not going to play with that long. I'm going to switch back to the...
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, master?
No. Is it... Okay, I think they might be over here. I hope they're the same. That would really nice. Actually, I don't want to attack them because I don't know who's a pretender. Yeah, it is the same guys. Okay. So we're going to test out the new photo mode real quick. Where's that person at? There she is. Oh my god, I'm so happy that this didn't get messed up. Okay. So we got freedom, free camera. All right. So there, all right. I love this so much. So the thing that I noticed was this impossible combination, right? She's got the, I forget what it's called, the lingerie or whatever you unlock when you get, what is it, like 120 secret tokens or whatever. But she has the chain hosen or whatever it's called on. So it's almost like they had the capability to allow us to have layered stuff to some degree, but especially in the case of this thing, which I guess makes sense because they make such a big deal about what it takes to go get this thing. I can't see the chat actually. Okay. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting, like, because that's why I was wearing the thing that earlier when the stream started, because I was like, okay, was this something that they added in an update or whatever, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. And I don't know if we have enough time. We've got about 10 minutes or so. So, whoa. Anyway, I just thought that was neat. But the other thing I noticed was if you go to, we're probably not going to get much luck with this one, but if you go to Harv, see if those bandits are over by Harv.
It was a surprise to find someone living out here, and an old man at that. I wonder what so impels him to set out to sea.
Oh, dang.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. This is impermissible. As Halves lead, can you truly say...
Who are...
I, Jonas. I shall follow all those with the strength and...
I really wonder what because they said they were going to give us some more past Arisen gear in the dungeons or whatever. I'm really curious to see what that ends up being like. See if we got some bandits over here. Oh, great. A dragon. I don't see any bandits. You want to fight? Forgot my exploding arrows. I misquoted that on the poll earlier. That's my bad. Oh. Forgot my controller speaker was on.
Stay with me.
Alright, butthead. Nice. This is not going well. God, I'm so terrible at streaming, and I was never particularly good at reading and streaming and playing games at the same time. I got better whenever we were doing that on Twitch 10 years ago, gradually, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to multitask. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna be totally honest. I definitely have noticed some changes in how the game plays, but it's probably gonna be a lot different come August whenever the next update comes out. I'm really excited to see what happens with that. I think I've got like 500 worm crystals I haven't even I don't even use anymore because I... Are you leaving? You running away? Punk. I was curious, like, where do they go? Do they just go somewhere else and just land somewhere? I never really put much thought into that. Okay, so it doesn't look like the bandits are here. I'm trying to think where some other bandits are. Let's see, let's go to... No. No. That might actually be a good bet. Let's try Sacred Harbor, because we can just run south. There's a bandit camp, or bandits south of Sacred Harbor usually. But the main reason I wanted to make that video about the armor that the NPCs are wearing and all that stuff is because there's so much there that's already there that we don't have. And especially like the merchants and stuff like that. And there's one I'm thinking about in particular, the lion guy in Back Batal that sells the armor that tells you don't touch anything. He's wearing that black leather set, which is actually, interestingly enough, I believe it's the same model corset or whatever that's under this, you know, the mage thing that I'm wearing. Alright, looks like we're running out of time. Let me check to see if the... Okay, looks like 3 minutes it's starting. Ooh! More Mega Man. Nice. If the stream ends up being garbage, I'll just delete it, and then I'll make a video about the spotlight. I mean, I'll make a video about it anyway, but... of course, there would be no bandits when I need them. Is there some down here? Ow. Yeah, they are. Okay. Sweet. All right.
I'd gladly see
Oh,
you put
dang
what
it.
I find to good use.
Nice. Oh yeah, I think that's one of the guys. All right. Let me see if I can hurry up and do this. Okay, so this guy, I love this. I hate that shoulder piece, but I love this thing right here because he's got the I don't think we have that helmet or that leather headpiece. Anyway, he's got the wraps on his arms, and then he's got the you know, the breastplate or whatever leather iron breastplate thingy the archers usually wear in the first game. And then this guy, he doesn't have the one that I was thinking about. There's one that's got the bitter black isle, like the spiky purpley grayish one or whatever. But this guy's wearing, what is it, the iron left arm, and then iron, it's like the dragon, I can't remember what that's called. And then he's got this different belt, and then that leather skirt. It's just, there's just a lot of weird combinations that they have. Oh, I can't go very far, that we don't have access to. But anyway, I'm gonna switch it back to the stream so we can watch the deal. All right, let me, okay, that's muted. Whoops. Give me just a second, guys. All right. There we go. And then probably help if I plug my... Sorry, I'm just really excited. I need to get into Monster Hunter Stories 3. I haven't... I think I bought the first one, but I never got too far into it. This one looks really good, though. Yeah.
ずいぶん昔のことだけど、あなたに似たアイルーに出会ったことがあるの。彼もライダーの相棒で、私たちは親友だったわ。
The game definitely looks like they're just pouring more love into it. I try to get my wife into it because she likes, you know, more turn-based Pokemon-like games. She didn't get too far into it, I don't think. But I did get my kids playing Monster Hunter, so we're all playing Monster Hunter Rise on Switch. Makes me very happy. Let's go! Dude, I don't know if I told y'all this yet. I was going to. But I gave up on Dragon's Dogma 2 DLC the day before they announced it. I was just like, I'm good. This is it. That's fine. And then the next day, I was freaking out. My kids were like, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you?" This is Dragon's Dogma, baby. What's up, cats?
ナビルーは子孫であるルディと巡り合うことになって物語は思わぬ方向に展開していきます。映像の最後に登場したコリュウ、ネルギガンテはお供にはできませんがルディ編で挑むことができる超強力なモンスターです。
Nergigante. I hope Nergigante comes back in Ascension. Is it Ascension or Ascendance?
各プラットフォームのストアにて発売となります。デラックスエディションやプレミアムデラックスエディションを購入済みの方もサイドストーリールディ編発売タイミングからプレイ可能となります。
I pay attention or person. I pay attention to who's doing what as much as I can in my old age.
例えばティオのサイドストーリーでは疾風4兄弟というフーギーとのレースに挑むなど。
Oh, am I watching the Japanese version?
仲間たちの意外な一面を見ることができるので、ルディ編と合わせて遊んでいただければと思います。
Been playing Dragon's Dogma 2 nonstop since the DLC. And you know, I was going to start over and, you know, start a new character, but I was like, man, it took me from the game coming out to now to a couple months ago to get the what is it, the broken heart staff or whatever, that revives the pawn. I can't remember what it's called. The dragon heart or whatever. Should I try to find the English version? Let's see. Capcom USA. Okay. Have they not started yet? Oh, that's a teaser. Alright. English. Do you I'm freaking out right now. What? I was like, I'm not gonna start over and get that because that's the one that I wanted, right? That's the one I wanted the whole time. For 2+ years. Ascendance.
超大型拡張コンテ
I
ンツ
knew they were gonna say something about Ascendance. I thought I was going crazy.
2027年の発売を目指して鋭意開発進行中です。ワイルズ本編から続くさらなるストーリー、フィールド、モンスター、ハンターのアクション、より歯応えのある新たなクエスト
Like, I'm not gonna do that again. No.
マスターランクが登場する
But the crazy part is, like, I would do,
発売日やゲーム内容の詳細は今後発信してまいりますの
I've
で
restarted Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen so many times. Like, I love doing that.
モンスターハンターシリーズをよろしく
But not two, man. No way. Yeah, I'm almost to 600. What is this? Oh, it's Veronica? I need to play Veronica. I've started that game so many times and I never got that far. Oh, wow. Dude, I miss my Dreamcast so much, dude. Like, I wish I could have a Dreamcast back. I need to get one. I just bought a PlayStation 3 that was turned on once, and they put it back in the box. It was like $100. I was like, yes, please, because my PS3 is in the shop, the fat PS3.
To the Resident Evil series, Resident Evil Veronica. What chilling terrors lie ahead for players? Keep an eye out for more.
Dude, I started playing Ocarina of Time last week.
Resident Evil Requiem.
It's so crazy, like,
now.
you know,
Terrifying.
how you can
So captivating.
go back, you know, and play old games or whatever that you grew up with. And at first, I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna get into this. And then a couple of minutes, I'm right back in time.
Action-packed return with a number of difficulty options that can be enjoyed by both beginners and veterans of the series.
I need to go get Star Fox. I'm really excited about that. Like, just to hold that cartridge, that physical thing in my hands, you know?
With the addition of photo mode and the minigame Leon Must Die Forever, it's
I need to finish Resident Evil 9.
Test your skill.
I'm so behind.
Amiibo for Grace and Leon.
But I've been training the next generation of Monster Hunters, so I've got a good excuse, I guess.
Scanning an Amiibo on Nintendo Switch 2 will reward players with special weapon skins.
Whoa.
Now available for pre-order. A special exhibit commemorating 30 years of Resident Evil.
Dude, if they say something about the Dead Rising, the new Dead Rising whatever game that they're supposedly making, I'm on the second floor right now. I'm gonna jump out the window. I'm not even joking.
Experience 30 years of history through various immersive exhibits that bring the games to life.
Yeah, man. I wish I still had my GameCube. And my 64 for that matter. I never should have sold those to GameStop like 15, 20 years ago or whatever it was.
The Resident Evil 30th Anniversary Concerts Symphony of Legacy.
I need to make more Dead Rising videos, like
in Japan back in March of this
classic
year,
stuff.
will be on its world tour
Dude,
this August.
don't even get me started. I love the first Dead Rising. I love the second Dead Rising, especially now I've got kids, you know. And the third Dead Rising, you know, it's not perfect, but I love it too. 4.
You can also hear the music from the latest title, Resident
Yeah.
Evil Requiem. Tour tickets are on sale now.
I got caught up in the, oh, just trade us your stuff. You know, you can get your, we'll give you some money and you can get what you want. Here we go.
Next up, let's introduce another title.
All right, White Griffin with Black Lion. That's what it looks like. I'm so excited for that. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe it. I still don't believe it. I think they really took it to heart, you know, and they were like, we gotta fix this. That looks so badass. I'm gonna be doing that day and night, that move, that flip move. I don't know that there's ever been a DLC I've been more excited for in my whole life, to be honest. Just to know that it's not dead, you know?
The truth behind Norgan's downfall is at hand. I can feel
Right.
it.
I need to make a video analyzing all this stuff. But I mean, like, I need to get back on the hype train. Yeah, I need to play more Magic classes. That's something I've never done that much of. The only reason I do Magic in my Wayfarer is for the floating. I know. I don't want to show us something new, please. Or are they just doing like, come on, show us something, please. Don't just show the trailer. Thank you, God.
ドラゴンズドグマ2ダークアリズンディレクター
の
の木下健人です。本作は王道ファンタジーの世界で自由な冒険を楽しめるドラゴンズドグマ2に新たな遊びを加えた拡張タイトルです。
I want them to tell us whether the 12 dungeons are going to be through the whole world or just the base world.
より手に取りやすく、この3つを目指したプロジェクトです。新しい体験については大きく分けて3つの要素を
Three
指定して
major
いま
elements.
す。まず1つは新エリアノルガンを舞台にしたストーリーコンテンツ。新たな土地で各社たち
Oh,
の
wow.
新しい冒険が描かれます。2つ目は本編
Whoa!
チャレンジコンテンツです。育て上げたキャラクターで12種のユニークなダンジョンに挑んでいただけます。
Oh! Was that a gore minotaur?
そして3つ目はキャラクターエディットのバリエーション追加です。髪型やタトゥーのバリエーションを追加し、新たな姿での冒険が可能になります。
Hair and tattoos, cool, cool.
プレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、Steam では追加 DLC として配信予定です。
Yeah, I know. It's going to be cool.
本編とエキスパンションを一つに
It's kind of like a nod to Skyrim,
発
almost.
売を予定しています。
I feel like. Because, like, Skyrim tanked this game, according to some people. Or not this game, but the first game. A lot of feedback. Give the people more vocations. You know that's what they want. More armor, more monsters, more vocations.
私たちはその思いに応えたいと考え、本作の制作をスタートしました。これまで遊んでくださった方にはさらに遊びやすく、さらに深く。
I love that whip, man. That whip is the shit.
新たな形で楽しんでいただける内容を
The electric whip. There's intro.
初代のダークアリズンと同様に本編とは異なる新たなエリアで新しい冒険と物語を楽しめる内容になっています。今回
More skills. Well, we know we're getting more skills, right?
極寒の地に広がる滅びと謎に満ち
I wonder if those guys like unfreeze and attack you.
この地では魔物との
Norgan
戦い
relics can be
や探
tamed
索によって
through exploration and battle.
入手できます。異戦品を拠点へ持ち帰り鑑定することで強力な武器や防具を獲得。
Oh my god.
単純に数値が高い装備だけではなく特別な効果やユニークなスキルを持つ装備を選択します。
Oh wait. Whoa!
より強敵へ挑み、さらに冒険を進めるために
I wonder-
異戦品を集め、
I'll talk about it later, but
再び探索へ向かう。
oh,
繰
what?
り返し遊べるハクスラ的なゲーム
Climbing on ropes?
本作の大きな魅
I
力
know it's not like the craziest thing ever, but that's cool. Fallen Dragon, a new
本作の
character.
物語の中心となる存在がキーアートにも描かれている利害の竜です。本来であれば心臓があるはずの胸部は空洞となっている。
Hollow
その
chest.
異形の姿とともに死してなお朽ちぬ力を持っています。そしてその竜を追う謎多き女性エイ。
Ed. Ed.
彼女はなぜ竜を追い続けるのか。
I wonder if she's like the new Mercedes, but she's a badass. Not that Mercedes wasn't a badass,
各社
but
とポーンは
she was
モ
kind
ルガ
of
ンの地を巡りながらこの2つの存在に隠された真実へと迫っていくことになります。ドラゴンズドグマ2本編にも先日配信したアップデートに加えて8月末に 追加のタイトルアップデートを予定しています。アップデートではプレイヤーの皆さんから寄せられたご意見ご要望をもとに
I don't think Dragon's Blade ever happened for me since the second game launched.
遊びの幅を広げる調整を進めています。代表的な内容としては先日のアップデートでは
Yeah, I noticed they added the
刹那の永久敵を追加させていただきました。
I did appreciate the Eternal Fairy Stone.
主要地点などへ何度でも繰り返し移動することができます。また8月末のアップデートでは多くのご要望をいただいていた
new slots. Oh, dude. I hope we can rent our pawns from our other slots. That would be so sick. I did. That's what I did in Dragon's Dogma Online. Well, I think you could make a party or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. What? All right, how do you do it? Oh. It's probably going to be like one where you like do L1, R1. They'll switch it back to that. I don't know.
本編を遊び続けてくださっている皆さんにも、これから新たに冒険へ旅立つ皆さんにも、王道ファンタジーの世界をさらに深く、さらに自由に楽しんでいただけるよう、今後もアップデートとエキスパンションの両面から展開しています。
More!
ぜひこれからのドラゴンズドグマ2ダークアリズンにもご期待ください。
Oh, come on! Oh yeah, good point. Good point. Toggle wheel.
On Nintendo Switch 2,
I'm gonna buy it on everything.
Xbox Series X, S, and Steam. Pre-orders will begin.
I want that Dragon's Dogma 2 cartridge on Switch 2.
The following items can be obtained as a pre-order bonus. Check out the official website or store for details.
Norgan fashion, baby.
We'll also have the world's first public hands-on at Gamescom.
I really wish I could go to Gamescom.
Apart from that, we're planning exhibits at other game shows.
Whoa! I'm definitely putting that in the rotation.
For the latest information on
I wonder.
Game, please visit the official website
and
social media accounts.
All right. That was cool.
Please take a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles.
What does that mean? Oh, okay. I need to finish Devil May Cry 5. I started it, but I never finished it.
Including all extra content.
Yeah, I never.
Control characters with
that was like one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to try the mage was the whip.
Experience smooth 60 FPS gameplay in both TV and handheld.
Very exciting.
The digital version for Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition is available now.
$29.99? That's a good deal.
Street Fighter 6.
I need to get in.
Heat up with their year
I need to get back into Street Fighter
this month.
This is what I'm curious. Like, are they?
Yasmin.
Why is it going like anime? Are they changing the art style or something?
Arjun.
I know.
Bosch. And finally, Tifa from the Final Fantasy VII Remake series, or joining the fight in Year 4.
So it looks like it's... I don't know why, like... Okay. Are they going to add like an anime filter or something like that? It's weird that they changed... Did they do that with the other ones where it was like a... like anime looking? I don't know. I'm not Maximilian. I don't know jack about fighting games.
And utilizes a curved karambit knife.
Hey, Melvo! What's going on, man? They just showed a little bit. We got a little bit more information, not a whole lot, but there's definitely some meat to go through.
Or zip through the air to confuse her opponents, making them easy targets.
Hopefully they'll show some more. I don't know. They're probably just talking about a lot of stuff.
This increases her damage output.
That looks great. Looks so fun.
Yasmin slices her way in on August 3rd. Laban La.
I look forward to your video on it, sir.
Next, we have an announcement from Capcom Esports. The Capcom Pro Tour 2026 is underway. kicking off the path.
Yeah, the 6
Capcom
skills,
Cup qualification.
they didn't show like or tell a whole lot,
The
but
Premier Solo Showdown Tournament.
and they didn't say anything about vocations yet.
On the dates above.
But they showed like the 6 skills on the screen, on the like the menu where you would select them and stuff like
World
that.
Warrior is taking place globally right now. Epic battles are raging across the globe.
Yeah, they were climbing up a rope, like up the mountain or whatever. That was cool. They showed the whip, the electric whip a lot.
Those victorious in each tournament. Just like last year, the tournament will be held at Ryogoku.
I'm jealous that you live near the woods of Vernworth.
Furthermore, the official team league, Street Fighter League, will again be held at 3 regions
Yeah.
across the world.
I'm so excited they're adding stuff to the base worlds. All those little abandoned caves and stuff like that. They actually showed one of the cave doors opening. It's a big tease though. Just a big tease. Oh, that's a cool little mix up. I need to watch this movie. I need to watch Mortal Kombat 2. I took my kids to see He-Man. They loved it.
This tournament is not what it seems. We have to be ready.
This looks good, man. Looks like they're just going all out, talking about everything. Which, that's fine. I'm here for Capcom.
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
Wait!
The new teaser for the long-awaited live action. Legendary fighters Ryu, Ken, and
I love that they're like leaning into like the,
as the curtain
you know, like
rises on
this,
a tournament
not the
to
silliness
determine
of it
the
all, but
world's
like, you know,
strongest,
the
a
character.
contest with
It's
no rules
it's
and
all
no
about
limits. Witness
the
a
mood, or
fiery
you know,
battle
like
that carries on
it
the
is what it
soul
is.
of
Let
the
it be
original
what it
series.
is, you know.
Street Fighter hits cinemas worldwide on October 16th. The all-new entry in Capcom.
I have never finished an Onimusha game. I've bought them several times. I've got some behind me, but I'm excited to play this. This looks good.
長らくお待たせしましたが、本作の発売日が2026年9月25日金曜日に決定いたしました。本日はゲームの紹介に加え、特別に初公開となる新たな現場との戦いもご覧いただきたいと思います。本作はカプコンが誇る剣撃アクションゲームシリーズ鬼武者の完全新作です。ダークファンタジーの世界観で描かれる江戸
I
時
think I
代初期
played
の京都を舞
the
台に
first
至高
one,
の剣撃アクションが楽しめます。
and then I
異形の怪物
I think that's
ゲン
a-
マの襲撃により命を奪われた主人公
God knows what I have on Steam. I've been buying cheap games on Steam for like 20 years.
鬼の盾とその運命に抗いながらも
My PC's a potato now, though. I need to build a new one one day, but I can't afford it.
佐々木巌流との因縁の戦いや次々と襲いかかる強大な幻魔たちとの激戦
I have been playing Neo 3. I've been trying to get out of my comfort zone, you know, and like play more games that I haven't. And I've really been enjoying Neo 3, that's for sure. I love cloth physics porn. Like, I love cloth physics. I've thought about like doing 3D modeling, you know, physics tutorials because I used to teach that stuff.
強力なくせ者幻魔ドアツ戦との戦いです。どうぞご覧ください。
I had to have my Arisen colored beard for the stream.
Who would challenge me? Let us begin to battle. What? You asked for that. Novice. Get up.
You know what I love about Capcom games? Like, they'll make another game or they'll come out with a new game in a series or whatever, and it looks fun, you know, like it looks, I don't know what it is, like it just looks good, you know, it looks interesting, it looks
Give me a real fight. Enough from you.
I don't know, they just know how to hype you up, you know, and get you in there, I guess. Yeah, I never, that's why I never, I'm a big From Software stan, but I could never get far into Sekiro. Like I just by the time I was done with Bloodborne, I was just like, I'm never playing this game again. But I love Dark Souls so much. Like I met so many people on YouTube, like YouTubers, just through Dark Souls. It's hard to put your finger on because, you know, other companies aren't like that. Like it's just, it's the style, it's the mood, it's the approachability, you know. Like,
releases on September 25th.
It's exciting. Like you, I don't know, it just takes you, it takes you somewhere.
Enjoy the world of Onimusha. We've prepared deluxe
it immerses
and
you.
Premium deluxe editions that bundle the base game with amazing additional content. And as a pre-order bonus, players will receive appearances.
It's like you're watching a really cool show or movie or whatever, but you're the hero, you know what I mean? Like it's just, it pulls you in.
For the latest information on Onimusha Way of the Sword,
and makes you the hero.
And website. There's no better place to get the latest info, so don't forget to follow us. We hope you all look forward to when the
I get hyped up
later this year.
really easily when it comes to like Konami and Capcom and Sega.
The Capcom digital sale is on now. The latest title in the popular Monster Hunter RPG series, Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection, is on sale for the first time. The ever-evolving Monster Hunter
like
Wilds is
the hero's journey, I guess, you
along
know.
with other titles from the series. Don't miss
The
this
one
chance
thing
to
that
give these wonderful games a try.
we like to think that we want to go through in real life, but
Requiem and other popular titles in the Resident Evil series
it probably wouldn't work
are
out
on
well for
sale.
me.
The deals don't stop there. Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection.
I need to look at
7 games
the
from
Mega
series.
Man Star Force thing. I'm such a
Fighter
big
6
Mega Man
just
fan.
heating up as it heads into
I'm
year
so
4, and the Onimusha
I'm so
series
excited for
are
the new
also
Mega Man
included.
game.
Witness the origins before the new title
Mega Man's
drops.
where it all started for me back in the day.
Can't miss out on the Mega Man Cyberwave pack sale as well.
Where's Dino Crisis 2, Capcom? We need Dino
Enjoy your
Crisis 2
summer with
on
popular
the
Capcom titles.
PS, the PlayStation.
That's all for today's presentation.
Why?
Thanks for tuning in.
Such a tease, man.
Before you go, we'll be holding a survey about today's show. Viewers of this broadcast were invited to share their thoughts on the Capcom Spotlight website. Those who answer the survey will earn a special wallpaper. You will need a Capcom ID to participate.
My
so
favorite
take this
one
opportunity to sign up.
is probably Mega Man 1, even though a lot of people love 2.
again
I
for
love
watching.
2, but
Until next time.
I think the Robot Masters from the first game were just iconic. I just love them. I love everything about it. I guess so. I guess that's it, guys. All right, I'm gonna find that video, find out any other information that they said was out on social media, and then I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna start making a video, and yeah, I guess I know it was such a tease. Wait, let's see. It's probably not up yet, but let's see if there's a video up. I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. Can we go back and rewatch that? Just like the Dragon's Dogma part? Let's go back. I don't know why. Okay, let's go to the Dragon's Dogma part. What am I? I'm tripping. I'm just too excited. I'm sorry. All right, here we go.
You're the
の世界で
I'm gonna say one thing, and then maybe we can watch this at a slower speed or something. But I've been trying to make a video for like since my last video was out, and I've made like 6 or 7 videos, and they weren't the videos that I wanted to make, and everybody else was talking about everything that was out, and I was like, I gotta wait and see what they say.
自由な冒険を楽しめるドラゴンズドグマ2に新たな遊びを加えた拡張タイトルです。より遊びやすく、新しい体験を追加し、より手に取りやすく、この3つを目指したプロジェクトです。新しい体験については
Oh, that
大
music.
きく分けて3つの要素を
That music's nice.
まず1つは新エリアノルガンを舞台にしたストーリーコンテンツ。新たな土地で
Alright. Got your classic Arisen here. I really like this tattered... Okay, so he's got like this tattered tabard, I guess. And then got the iron silver armor or something. It looks like he's got the what is it, the Targ, that square shield with like the slight curvature to it. That sword looks like a bitter black sword. I can't remember like the curved sword. The curved sword.
各社たちの新しい冒険
My one criticism, and I'll shut up. My one criticism of Dragon's Dogma 2 armor was like some of that shit is just like, it looks like the moms in the 80s when I was growing up that like would stuff those big ass shoulder pads in their shirts and stuff like that.
が描かれます。2つ目は本編
So this has got to be Batal, right? That was the other video that I wanted to make. I wanted to make a video where we try to find all of these caves, right? And then make a map, because I personally love maps, and then be like, okay, this is probably where most of those dungeons are going to be, and just try to, kind of lay that out. That magic bow looks awesome. I love this cloak he's wearing. Oh my god, look at that dragon armor. That's sick, dude. The personalities of the Street Fighters are completely wrong. They literally spent 0 time. I know exactly what you're talking about. And when I look at like Guile especially, right? Because I haven't seen the movie yet, but the guy playing Guile, I'm just like, that's not what I see when I think of Guile, but I don't know if they're just trying to be ridiculous or whatever. That's got to be in Batal, though. So maybe this is the plan all along and things just got screwed up or whatever. I don't know. But I'm a big armor freak. If like you show me some flashy armor, I'll be there. So you got a typical dragon here, or Drake, right? Is this like a Dragon's Plague powered up Drake, you know what I mean? Because I would love to fight one of those like oil Dragon's Plague, dragons. I don't know if that just happens to the pawns, but I really like this outfit. It's really cool looking. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's like dragon forged, or not dragon forged, but dragon made or whatever. I don't think that's not a Gore or Minotaur. So maybe the Dragon's Plague is spreading. I hope that they find a way to like balance Dragon's Plague and make it like more infuse it more like within the story and the DLC and stuff like that, so it affects everything, and then it has different effects on different beings, I guess. So I'm assuming this is, let me back up a little bit here. I'm assuming this is at the end of every one of the 12 dungeons. This looks like, this doesn't look snowy, so this could potentially be one of the 12 dungeons in Vernworth. I'm reading what you're saying. Yeah. Man, I can't. I need to find a better picture of it, like a higher res picture, because that video I did where I was like, I'm 99% convinced that I'm seeing a purple aura on those, some of those weapons. So, and they did say 3 elements were going to be, 3 additional elements were coming. So, I don't know. We don't have dark. So that's got to be dark. It's got to be one of those. And I don't know what the other 2 could be, because we have weapons that are holy, but we can't put holy enchantments from the mages on the weapons or dark. And I don't know what the 3rd one could be. So I could be completely off on that. I didn't think it would be worth it for me to talk about all the different armor variations, because I feel like somebody probably already did that, but the fact that there's bitter black armor that, that the bandits and the other people have that we don't have access to, I think it's a very interesting topic. Let me look at this. I need some new hairstyles, that's for sure. That is for sure. Back up a little bit here. I wonder what those green crystals are. Okay. So it looks like we got... That's all original hair. That's new. I think it stops here. It stops at 57 if I'm not mistaken. And so all of everything after that should be new. Oh, damn it. Why you gotta be like that? That's mine. That's the one I'm gonna get right there. 64. That's badass. I love a good ponytail, man. A ponytail and some bangs, I'm there. I'm not a big tattoo guy, but I definitely can appreciate that for sure. I feel like I'm de-aging right now. Like I'm getting younger just watching this. I thought when I first saw this, this cloak with the purple, the mage or whatever here on the right. When I first saw that, yeah, that braid one looks good too. Everything looks good. Everything's new and exciting. When I first saw this, I was like, are they? Because there's no snakes. There's no snakes and there's no spiders in Dragon's Dogma 2. Am I wrong about that? And I saw that and I was like, is there gonna be a cloak or like a scarf or whatever that's like, because I thought it was a purple snake for some reason. I was like, does the mage have like a purple snake cloak? Because it looks like a snake. Stupid, but my imagination is running wild. I think this is all footage from the initial trailers. The Dulan. Another thing, and I'm gonna put all this stuff in the video, but another thing I was wanting to talk about was like I feel like it would be a slam dunk, you know, because there's armor and weapons that are already in the game right now, right? Like the Saurian spear, right? I don't know how people feel about this, but I would be 100% okay if they like allowed us to acquire, you know, stuff like that, like the Saurian spear for the Mystic Spear Hand, right? Mystic Spear Hand? That's what it's called, right? I'm so excited. My brain's just like crazy, but just stuff like that. I don't know. I just think that would be cool. His hair is on perm. You can't do that right now, right? That's a new thing. Was that wasn't in the first game, was it? I don't think it was. I like this sword. I really like this sword. Ice Dragon. So in the first game we had, or excuse me, I keep saying dragon. I know it's Drake or whatever, but the first game we had, and I think it was relegated to Bitter Black. It was you had the Drakes, you had the Ice Drakes, and then I think you had lightning, or they were just casting spells because they are former mages and sorcerers, which I didn't know that until recently. I never put that together. There's so much weapons and armor already in the game for the NPCs to give it to us. Yeah, it's like, and that's another thing. Like, I don't do mods because my computer's 10 years old or whatever, but or like 7. But has anybody like moved that stuff over and made mods like that? Because I don't know if they have or not. Because surely that the bandits and the pretenders or whatever they're called, those are based on the player character, right? Because it seems like, because I used to do mods and textures and a little model work, but not that much. Mostly textures back in the day. Not for Dogma, but for like you know, Dead Rising and Skyrim and stuff like that. Okay, so we've got the Riftstone here. Is this in the castle at in Vermont, where the guy is like right over here to the left? And this, I don't know. This looks new. Phasis armor and weapons look awesome. Is it Phasis or Phaetus? What is that? I want it for my sorcerer. Yeah. I'm just looking at the armor, all the detail. It looks, I really like it. My big gripe with the armor is there, and why I do Wayfarer is because I can wear whatever I want, right? My big gripe with the game is like variety. Like, we're getting the snow stuff, so we're getting warmer leather, fur type stuff, right? And then they're bringing stuff from previous Arisen with the 12 dungeons that they're gonna bring in. So they're probably gonna pull more stuff from the first game, maybe. I don't know. It seems like that's what's gonna happen. But like we're saying this whole time, that a lot of that stuff's, not a lot of it, some of that stuff is already there. I need to make that video. Especially now that we have the free camera, that definitely is a big incentive. Similar to the first Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, new areas not found in the base game are ready to be explored. Embark on a brand new adventure. So why... I was hoping that they called this the Dragon Princess, but maybe the Heir or whatever her name is. Heir. I wonder I don't know. I wonder why they called it Dark Arisen. But I wonder if Air is the dragon princess. But I don't think so. Maybe. She does give off a Mercedes vibe, though. But, like, you know, more badass. Yeah. So, you know, I don't... I get caught up in, like, just, like, going through the world in the, you know, the first Dark Arisen. I just get caught up in, you know, the action and the journey. I never looked too much into the story, but I've started watching Chainsaw McFace Punch, and that's only because Melvo recommended it. I didn't know about him, but I need to do that more. I hope that this area, this new land is fucking huge. I really do. Pardon my language.
今回新たな舞台となるのはノルガン、極寒の地に広がる滅びと謎に満ちた土地です。この地では魔物
I gotta look at this guy.
と謎に満ちた土地です。
That armor looks badass. Oh, look at those daggers. Look like you could fillet some fish with those. Yeah. So I need to save some of this for the videos, but I'm wondering if oh gosh, I'm wondering if I don't know. Because they're showing us flying on the Griffin to the new land, which I fully expect that's how we get there, right? Initially. But I keep wondering, like, is there going to be a way for us to, like, walk through a cave somewhere, right? And go through a dungeon to get to the new land. I really hope that's the case. I hope it's not. It can't be just that you're flying over there and then you're just teleporting with the Eternal Fairy Stone. I hope that whatever. It doesn't really matter that much, but you know what I mean. I keep pausing it the wrong time. I forgot about spacebar. I'm so excited that they're adding stuff to the... Okay. Level 2 plastron. So that looks like some chest armor. So you're... Did you get Bitter Black? Not yeah, you got gear to appraise from the enemies, right? In the first Dark Arisen? I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah. Right? Because there would be like the blue crystal meshy weird thing on the ground. Oh really? You think that move was in the first game? Let me back up a little bit here. That backflip right there? Oh, he's got a little horn on his belt there. Interesting. From Big Monster. Okay. So like, yeah, okay. So do you guys think that the monster that we saw, the chicken looking thing, chicken dragon, do you guys think that's the new, you know, the new cockatrice or whatever the case is? I'm inclined to believe that myself. I'm all for variations, just, you know. Just gimme. Trade spoils for rift crystals. Why would you need to do that? Why do... Maybe rift crystals are a more useful currency in the expansion. I don't know if it's probably in one of the videos I deleted, but I was joking. What if this was a descendant of the girl? Can't remember her name. The pawn, the lady that you talk to when you get to Bitter Black Isle. More ways to spend rift crystals, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm all for that. I'm down. Ancient greaves, long weaponry, ancient bow staff. What? Light weaponry. That's got to be like daggers, right? Ancient, okay, shield, bow staff. Why do they call it a bow staff? Yeah, I bought the Harry Potter glasses I wanted for my pawn, and I didn't really need them after that. And you don't need to use, well, I don't know. I guess they still have the art of metamorphosis. But that's what I'm like, what's a bow staff? You know what I'm saying? I almost wanna, I'll make a video where we zoom and enhance. Oh, I just messed up. Is that not crazy that we're getting stuff to appraise from, you know, Joe Viking in the world? That looks like a katana. Am I crazy? That looks like a katana. The light weaponry. See, this is weird. Like, I don't understand what I'm looking at. You've got long weaponry. Okay, that's got to be like great swords and stuff, right? Great axes. I'm so glad that they're adding axes. Ancient bow staff. I don't know. We may be seeing more here than we know. Oh, wait. Why don't I read the description? Time-worn arms of ancient war have them appraised to obtain a greatsword, arches staff, and duo spear. So the duo spear is just the magic spear hand stuff, right? Yeah, but the ancient light weaponry, this thing right here, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. Can you see my mouse on the screen? Yeah, you can. That looks like a katana right there. Like this one right here in the corner. So maybe we'll get like maybe we'll get a new class. I don't know. I would love to have assassin. Can you imagine having an assassin class back? Ugh, that has access to a katana or a series of, you know, more Eastern weaponry like that. Oh wait, that shield is that's a Mystic Knight shield, isn't it? Or am I crazy? Isn't that, I don't know if that's 1-to-1 with Dark Arisen, the first one, but that looks like one of the Mystic Knight shields. Oh, that sword looks badass. I love that move. That's so awesome. Dude, they've got to bring back. I never played Mystic Knight, but I always wanted to. And another thing, I got so many ideas. I'm wondering, because I was talking about this in our Discord. I was wondering if we get 6 skills, right? I'm wondering if they're going to get rid of rearmament, and then you just load up 6 skills, and then you're just it's just auto swapping to the weapon, kind of like that mod or whatever it does that I saw the other day. So like you're like zipping around, doing all these crazy things. I still don't believe that this is actually happening right now. I really don't believe it. That looks like a Black Knight sword from Dark Souls. A little bit. One of the great swords looked very similar to the Blue Moon the Blue Moon sword, great sword, whatever. Wait, is that a great sword? That's a great sword. I can't even think right now. My brain is wired to crazy right now. Go back to when he just finished the appraisal. You can see a special skill. What? Oh, I forgot about the special skills on the... Let me slow it down a little bit. Let's do 50%. Oh, you're using rift crystals. Okay, well, like the first game, that was the same. Fortifying arrow, singular sanguine radiance. What the hell is that? Was that in the first game? I didn't do magic archer in the first game. I pretty much stuck with assassin for the most part. So, good God. 1,000 magic? 577 knockdown power? That's nuts. Fortifying arrows. Sagittate whiteout. Blighting strike. Huh. Blighting strike. Yeah, I don't remember. That's the thing with the first game. I've replayed that game so many times. I want to go back and I want to play Dragon's Dogma without the Dark Arisen, and just to see, because that's where I started back when it came out. And then I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was about the first Dragon's Dogma. And I was just like, I was like, I don't know what this is, And it was, Dark Souls was the same way. I was just like, I got past the first boss in Dark Souls, the demon, the Taurus demon, or no, not the Taurus demon. What the hell am I talking about? The fat guy. And then I got to the first campfire, and then I went to the graveyard and I died. And then I went up the hill, and then I was fighting the undead guys or whatever, and they just laid me out, and I was like, fuck this game. And I didn't go back to it for like a couple of months. Yeah, so those must be passive, right? And then it's got that special skill. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the skills? Do you think they're going to be relegated to the weapons, and then you have to use that weapon to have that skill? New skills attached to certain weapons. In the first one, you have some kind of gear like the brace that will modify skills. Also, hello Saga and MacPlay Games, welcome. but Blighting Strike seems to be another class skill like Thief, not Magic Archer. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I'm so confused. Like, you've got a are you unlocking? My brain no work. Are you unlocking passive skills that you can assign to weapons, and then maybe you can move skills and assign skills to weapons by unlocking the weapon that has the skill? You know what I mean? This is the first stream that I've done in 10 years, by the way. So this is a special occasion.
ユニークなスキルを持つ装備も存在します。
I guess we don't need to keep it slow. That would make sense. I mean, I think one of the biggest criticisms of the second game was that there wasn't that same level of customization. I guess most of that had to do with armor, which was one of the things that pissed me off the most was, having to like layer pieces and stuff like that. That was like my favorite part, I appreciate that, Mac. Oh, that was so cool. I feel like Wayfarer was invented for me because I love like pulling in stuff from everywhere. Oh, that was just a... What is that? What the hell was that? Oh, was there just like a sword in his back? Oh, maybe that's a relic, and you're pulling the relic out of his back. Huh, I don't know. I'm just talking. This looks so cool. I know this... Oh, wow. Look how high up you are. That's wild. So the skill is not the same in base DD2. I love that fighter's skills. Yeah. I love this sword. That sword's kick-ass. Oh, damn. That looks like the Sunlight... What is it? The Sunlight Straight Sword or the Sunlight... Or the Astora... God, I can't remember. Time to play Dark Souls again. I love this axe. I don't think we saw any of these guys, because I think these are the same guys we saw with the two wolves. Or similar. No, that guy was he was a lot more darker. I don't know. That's so funny. Oh, you got like a burning aura or whatever. That's cool. That shield is kick-ass. So maybe there's like, I don't know. Maybe you get like a buff, like a passive buff from like a perfect parry or something like that. That would be cool. We saw a fighter with the axe, by the way. We did? So that's that's the armor that they added later that people complained that the box art armor wasn't in the game. The Arisen armor. So wait a minute. They said that if they were going to add, they were going to give us armor with the 12 dungeons that were worn by past Arisen. So that means every Arisen that wore armor in the first game and the second game, I guess, that those are on the table. So maybe we need to make a video. I need to make an armor video, period, but the big enemy has a similar strike of the DD1 Minotaur. You mean the Eliminator? The guys with the metal... I don't know, man. I think this is... I'm 99% sure that the what do you call it? That there's going to be some sort of like multiplayer component, and I don't know if that means. It seems like there's a lot of Arisen talk, so and past and whatever, right? So I think it would be interesting if this was the new Dragon or whatever, right? But also that maybe instead of it just being you're doing damage, somebody else is doing damage, 100 other people are doing damage, and then you're all doing damage together. And then you all get your rewards or you die or whatever, and then you come back later. It would be neat if we had a way to like phase in and out of each other's reality and help each other out, like some sort of a lobby type of situation. I was one of the people that was like, I don't know about multiplayer. I don't know, but the more I think about it, it sounds like more fun. It's just more fun. It's just adding more. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? I mean, like, how cool would it be? Like, you're fighting, right? And maybe there's like an item or something where you can pop, and then somebody's, you're about to die, and then some other player just comes in and they're like, and that'd be so badass. I'm so excited for these zombies, the dragon throwing up zombies. I love zombies so much. I love Dead Rising. Like, I think if they did it in a way that you were like, wow, that was so cool. I think that's what they want, right? That they want to enhance everything. Because, they caught so much flack over that. So these have just got a lot of these have just got to be like the northern houses or whatever, like you see in the base game, built into the hills and stuff. Yeah, variety is the spice, and the spice must flow. So we're gonna have blizzards. It rains. Doesn't it rain in the base game right now? It rains, doesn't it? Does it rain and like thunder and stuff like that, or am I crazy?
ドラゴンズドグマ2本編にも先日配信したアップデートに加えて8月末に追加のタイトルアップデートを予定しています。アップデートではプレイヤーの皆さんから寄せられたご意見ご要望をも
Dragon's Plague, I feel like if they do it right, then I'm sure they will. I feel like ooh, maybe it's probably not going to happen this way, but it would be neat, like if your pawn, I don't think your pawn would probably infect something and then it would freak out and get super powered or whatever, right? But either that or the inverse of that, where you have to be careful because your pawn could there's more ways for your pawn to get Dragon's Plague. And then they have that new item that they're going to release to fight Dragon's Plague. So yeah, man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Performance improvements. Yeah. You know what's crazy? I just found out, I think it was Melvo. Yeah, it was Melvo. He was talking about in the last update that they did a day or 2 days ago, where the performance, the PlayStation 5 Pro or whatever, you would have the super resolution or whatever. I forget what it's called. But the performance mode was the quality mode, and the quality mode was the performance mode. So they were switched somehow. It's whatever. It's crazy. Once they updated Dragon's Plague at the beginning, it never activates anymore. It's easy for it to go away. I think I've seen it once or twice. And I've been playing, I'm on New Game Plus 6 or 7 right now. And like the last couple of months I've maybe seen it once or twice. I do hope when they do the save system improvements where it looks like we get 3 saves now, I fully suspect that you can hire your own pawns, because why wouldn't you be able to, right? So instead of trying to find something, you just make the party that you want to make, and then you can hire those 2 other guys or gals. Because I want to make if they had like nunchucks or something like that in the game, my brain's going in 7 different directions right now. But if they had like some kind of nunchucks in the game, maybe like a flail, that would probably make more sense, right? I would definitely make like a panthro from Thundercats. That would be the shit.
代表的な内容としては、先日のアップデートでは制限なくファストトラベルができるアイテム、刹那の永久石を追加させていただきました。一度訪れた拠点や
Yeah, like make like Lion-O, right, or whatever. I'm very unoriginal. I saw the Beast Run and I was like, Thundercats. They're actually making a new animated Thundercats movie. Here's a question I wanted to ask you guys. If they could add another race to this game, not like elves or dwarves or whatever, because we can kind of already do that. I would appreciate it if we could make shorter, like, you know, Hobbit-like characters or whatever that we could make in the first game. But yeah, you would be swimming. What race would you add, or could you add to this universe? I can't really. I haven't really been able to come up with anything. That's what I was thinking. Lizard, you know, some sort of like Saurian or dragon. Actually, what I thought was, you know, some sort of like snake-like, dragon-like, reptilian type of thing. I think that could be interesting. It would be super weird, but
何度でも繰り返し移動することができます。また、8月末のアップデートでは多くのご要望をいただいていたセーブ
Would you guys like it if there was a multiplayer component where I don't know how you would do it. Maybe it was like some sort of PvP arena type of situation. It would have to be where you're all fighting against each other and something happens. Maybe it's random, I don't know. And then one of the players turns into a dragon, like the boss type of dragon, something like that. And then you're in control of the dragon and you're fighting the other player characters. Do you guys think that would be something interesting to add to the game? Orc. That's a good idea, because there were orcs in Dragon's Dogma Online, and I wish that they would bring... I was hoping, when I first saw those Northmen or whatever, I was hoping that those guys were orcs, but you never know. Maybe that dark figure character with the wolves could be something like that. Improve benefits for Dragon's Plague. I'm so anxious to see what that looks like. Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you're going to go all out, you know, I don't know. Give people the PvE that they've been asking for and making it badass and make it worth their time. But also, you know, maybe there's another mode where it's like, you're the dragon. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever makes the game better.
治療手段の追加。
Okay, so Dragon's Bulk Drought. A scentless, tasteless medicine that confers no effect when taken by a pawn afflicted with Dragon's Plague. However, it frees them of their affliction. So what I read about the new Dragon's Plague effects, I'm getting old. I can't sit on my feet anymore. I'm like going back in time. I feel like I'm 25 again. I just want the game to be better, and it sounds like that's what they're doing, and they're making it worth it. I totally forgot what I was going to say, what I was talking about. Oh, I was reading about the new Dragon's Plague or whatever, and I don't remember where this was. I need to start collecting all this crap, but they were saying that the pawn will take a more leadership role and be more like stay back, I got this, and more boastful and courageous and stuff like that.
There, that's done the trick.
カスタムスキル枠を
Ooh. Hindsight sweep. Okay, so we've got the 4. I don't know. I feel like if they're going to do it, the first game was L1 R1, right? So you had 3 and 3. I feel like that's the way. I don't know. I hope that in doing this, they give us some sort of like assassin-like class, because we have the bow and the daggers, or the sword and the bow, or whatever. Like, I hope that this is where we're headed. I really do. I want to go over to the vocation tab. I want to go over there and see the vocations, so we can see more vocations.
6枠へ増設などを
So number skills 6 and more. An increase in the number of weapon skill slots to 6 and more. What does and more mean? Looks like 2 bumper for the other skills, or toggle wheel to select 4 out of the 6. I'm trying to like think about it. I don't know. We'll see. Gutting skewer. So these are okay, 6. Okay. So that's, wait a minute. So he's a fighter. And he's got fighter with, oh, he's got shield pummel. Okay. I'm tripping. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. But you could just go sword. That's something that I really want to do, but I want more skills. Maybe 2 sets. Yeah. I'm going cray.
を予定しています。その他アップデートの詳細は公式サイトで
Okay, all right.
公開しているので、そちらもご確認ください。
All right. So I'm gonna, God, my shoulder hurts. I'm gonna go get some, what do you call it? Icy hot or something for my shoulder. I'm gonna download all this stuff. I've seen people have pictures. I don't even know where they got them. I'm gonna download those. The video that I did last, I did the Chrome extension where it pulls all of the website, data or whatever, and it gives you all the pictures and stuff like that. I would love to do a Captain America build. I love that. I finally, whenever I unlocked that thing where you fall and you put the shield down, I was like, I love this game so much. It's so good. Now it's going to be even better. So I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I was kind of in a weird mood this week. It's kind of a rough week, but I'm going to download all this stuff. I'm going to download all these videos. I'm going to go through them all. And then I'll put up some more polls and stuff like that. But I want to finish the video that you guys voted on. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys. If you guys want more streams, later, let me know. I don't know what we would do or talk about, but I'm sure they're going to release more videos and stuff later. So, yeah, you guys take it easy. Stay safe out there.